get this list from in the first place? What? Don't you remember, Nick? You asked me to look this up yesterday. These numbers were in the memory of that phone Maggie found. So that's where they're from. You're awfully forgetful these days, Nick. I hope I never get to be a forgetful. Maya, actually, Mr. Wright is... Mr. Wright, recess is now over. Please bring the defendant to return to the courtroom immediately. Oh, oops, guess you have to get going. We can talk about you being out later, Nick. Wish us luck. Guess I have all the pieces now, more or less. What's left is to put it all together. I'm not going to lose this. I can't. Come on, Nick. Better get a move on. Yeah. But before I do it, let me say a few words. What is it? What is it, Mr. Payne? It's about the next witness. He has a tendency to say things that rub people the wrong way, you see. So I ask that the court might be a little lenient on. There's no need to give a preface. Just hurry up and call your witness, please. Yes, Your Honor. The prosecution called this next witness. The drifter was taking a walk in the park on the day of the murder. Please state your name for the court, witness. Before I do, I'd like to clarify a little something. Oh, alright, go ahead. Just now, you introduced my wonderful self to the court, correct? Perhaps as a drifter was taking a walk? Did I? But I will not stand for that. Now you've tinted the court's eyes and called me wrongly. Sure, I suppose, Coroner. Yes, I understand. I'm very sorry. I will be more careful from now on. Why is he a human shower box? Oh, I have to question him. Fashion, cars, women, glasses, and of course university. First rates only need apply. Glasses? But you aren't wearing glasses. That's enough. Your name, witness? Oh, is that how you want to play this? Using your power and influence to keep young people down? I see how you work now. You old people and your dirty tricks. You thought you had me, but you thought wrong. I'm sorry, it won't happen again. Oh man, I forgive you. Alright, I suppose I can tell you my name. I am Richard Wellington, the drifting virtuoso with a PhD in drifting, as it were. If you wanted to, you could call me a university student in transit. Ahem, Mr. Wellington. On the day of the murder, you were strolling through the park, correct? It would appear that you are attached to that word, if you must, then by all means. But I remind you that I am in no way a prepubescent boy out on a walk with Mummy. If you must know, I am. Anyway, please testify to this court what you saw during your walk through the park. See? You said it again. Taking a walk, you know you... What you witnessed will do, Mr. Wellington? I was at the park all afternoon, deep in thought about my life situation. I don't remember the time all that well, but I do believe it was past 6 p.m. All of a sudden, the police officer falls from above right in front of my eyes. Therefore, I looked up and down met the eyes of a charming young lady. Of course, I remember her sweet face. It was that of the pretty defendant there. The only other thing I saw was a banana that fell with the police officer. That was certainly a decisive testimony. Decisive? Nick, did you hear what he just said? No. That's all you have to say? How can you be so calm? It's strange. My mind is very calm and clear. Maybe it's because I believe in my client. You mean Maggie? Yes, and if she really is innocent, then that can mean one thing. That guy is lying. Well observed. Even a 5-year-old can make an observation. You may now question the witness, Mr. Wright. I'll find out the truth, no matter how well you craft your lies. Mr. Wellington, I believe I have the bananas you saw right here. Ah, so you knew about bananas too. Why didn't you say so earlier? But don't think you can use this as a way to pull more information out of me. And that's where you'd be wrong. Mr. Wright, what is the meaning of this? It's not a baseball glove. Huh? What? A baseball glove? Don't it look delicious? Careful about it? That's not... Is it... No! Your Honor, I think this proves one thing fun fact. This witness has bad eyesight. Has bad eyesight. By the way, just how bad are your eyes? Huh? How? What? You? Why are you asking me about this all of a sudden? Your Honor, it's very simple to mistake a glove for a bunch of bananas. No, I don't think so. Objection overruled. You're one of those people. Yes, you know what I mean. And that is why I asked you how bad your eyesight is. They're both 20/200. Suppose you're going to tell me that's terrible, right? Why are you not wearing your glasses today, then? That's because I lost them recently, you see. Of course, I was planning on getting a new pair made right away. But you know, my glasses are no ordinary glasses, so to replace them. How about when you... I thought old bag talked a lot. Which boils down to you were not wearing your glasses at the time. Therefore, the identity of the woman at the scene of the crime and now the defendant cannot be proven to be the same by this witness. But the height difference was only 9 feet. It's very possible for him to see the face of the culprit standing on the upper path. Witness, please be more accurate in your testimony. Remember, a person's life is at stake. Yes, Your Honor. Now then, please continue your testimony. Please tell the court what happened next in the moments after you witnessed the crime. The girl on the upper path ran away as soon as she realized I was there. After that, I immediately called the police station to report the crime. It must have been 6:45 PM when I made the call. They must have a lot of free time on their hands since they showed up within 10 minutes. Wait, 6:45? So the person who was on the upper path saw you and then ran away? Yes, that is correct. Which is why even someone without a superior brain like mine can understand that. That girl is the murderer. You may question the witness now, Mr. Wright. Mr. Wellington, would you please take a look at this? You mean the victim's autopsy report? According to this, the murder occurred at 6:28 PM. So out of it, you said that you called the police immediately after the murder took place. However, by the time you had called the police, it was already 6:45 PM. There's clearly a 15-minute gap here, do you deny? I think this court would like to hear what you were doing during this 15-minute gap. The witness was in shock at the time after witnessing a terrible murder. So you'd be expected that you'd be a little dazed. 15 minutes is hardly what I'd call a little dazed. Mr. Wellington. Yes? Explain yourself. What were you doing during those 15 minutes? I mean... Spit it out. I was searching for a phone booth. A phone booth? You mean you don't have a cell phone? You and your questions, as if you're trying to open all the layers of a Matryoshka doll. You must think of something special. Witness! I lost my cell phone. Now, are you happy? You lost it? Unbelievable. You lose your glasses and your cell phone? You must be very scatterbrained when it comes to your belongings. What? Are you saying that first-rate people are never allowed to lose things? Haven't you ever heard them? Enough! Oh man, oh man. Wait, hold on a sec. He lost his cell phone? Nick, that cell phone, could it be... You mean this phone Maggie found? There's no way. Boy, I didn't see this coming. What should I do now? Back off now. Mr. Wellington, where's your cell phone right now? What do you get all excited about? You seem to be a little confused. I found my phone, I'll have you know. See, here it is. Oh, I see. Looks like the guy's phone. I thought out just maybe this was his. Well then, I think we've cleared this issue up. At the time of the murder, the witness did not have his cell phone because he had lost it. No, there's something. Your Honor, the witness's testimony does not make any sense. I don't believe that there was ever a need for the witness to search for a phone. How dare you! You can't just make outrageous claims like that. You do have some sort of proof, don't you? Well, yeah, of course. This evidence should be good enough, I think. Alright, let's have this proof then. Please present proof that the witness had no need to search for a public phone booth. It's very simple. This is the evidence that backs up my claim. And yet again, you've presented this court with an obtuse, meaningless item. Huh? It's obtuse? Oh. God, I hate when my arm puts blank. It's very simple. This is the evidence of backs up my claim. Oh. Nope, that's not it either. It's quite simple, actually. Please take a look at this. And the crime scene photo? Is there a problem with it? Oh, there's nothing wrong with the picture. But if you don't understand my logic after looking at it, something is wrong with you. No! It's a phone booth! That is correct. All the defendant had to do was walk 3 steps. Mr. Wellington, why did you not use the phone that was right in front of you? Order! Order! What does reporting the crime a little late prove for the defense? The witness can't explain what he was doing for those 15 minutes. That is reason enough to throw suspicion on his testimony. Yes, this is very true. What do you have to say for yourself, witness? Damn it, this phone really is his, Nick. He must have killed Dustin to get his phone back. But Maggie said that she was going to return it to him. So there's no reason for him to kill her, and on top of that, we still have the phone she found anyway. If I wasn't looking for a cell phone, maybe he was looking for something else. Was he? Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor. Do you have any thoughts you would like to share with the court? The glasses, maybe? Mr. Wellington. What? Where did you find... Ah! I believe the court all heard what you just confessed to. And these glasses are in fact yours. I'll tell you where they were found, Mr. Wellington. These glasses were found under the victim's body. Under... victim's body? Order! Order! Now wait a second. Hold on. I didn't confess anything. Your Honor, I think the answer is quite clear here. As he fell... Dustin Finch grabbed the culprit's glasses. The culprit knew that he had to find his glasses and searched frantically for them. What he didn't realise is they were under the victim's body. And that is why it took him 15 minutes to make that call. Mr. Wright, are you indicting the witness as the real murderer? Of course, that is precisely what I'm doing. Moonlight, he's the real murderer. Did you figure it out, Nick? More or less. Turns out the cell phone was the key to this case after all. Anyway, now is our chance to deep six this guy. I'll sink him in one shot. Somehow, my self is coming back to me. It's time to sink or swim. Anything rests on the edge of a knife. This is the moment I've been waiting for. Order! Order! Your Honor, the defense is making a mockery of the court. Without any solid ground to stand on, he accuses the witness of being the murderer. Yeah, that's right. I'm no criminal. Just for a big fraud of a lawyer. In that case, why don't we look at it from a different perspective? Let's hear your explanation as to why you're not the murderer. Wait, that's easy. For example, the name, the victim, what about that? Oh, you mean the name Maggie? Yeah, even an idiot like you can read that, right? But we already know that this was not written by the victim itself. After all, the defendant's name is Maggie, M-A-G-G-E-Y, and the victim was Maggie with an E-Y, and the victim was left-handed. In other words, in order to make the defendant look guilty, the real criminal used the victim's right hand to write her name on the ground. But, wouldn't that mean that the real criminal was someone the defendant knew? Otherwise, that was what he knew. That person was her name. That person knew her name was Maggie. Maggie. And that is a good point. The witness didn't even know Miss Bird before this trial. I forgot. Was there any way this creep could have known Maggie's name beforehand? This is how. Huh? Nope, that's not it then. Mr. Wellington, you didn't have your cell phone with you on the day of the murder, correct? So what if I didn't? When you realized you had lost it, what did you do? What did I do? Didn't you try to find it by calling it? Why, how did you... Your Honor, these questions have nothing to do with... Overruled! Mr. Wright, where are you going with this line of questioning? Do you think there's some relation between the witness and the cell phone and... the murder? I do, young. On the day of the murder, Maggie Bird picked up a lost phone in the park. And she also received a phone call from the owner of the phone. Hello? Oh, thank you. I've been searching for my phone. Is this yours? Oh, I'm glad you called. Pick me up and I can give this back. I'll be right there. I'm sorry I didn't catch your name. You can call me Maggie. That was when you learned that her name was Maggie. But you made one fatal mistake. Fatal mistake? The client's name is Maggie, an EY, but the name that was written on the ground was M-A-G-G-I-E. This is a mistake that can only occur if all you knew was how a name sounded. Order! Order! But, Your Honor, the witness has no motive. And your point is? It's very simple, Your Honor. A person usually would not kill someone without a reason. Mr. Wellington had no reason to kill anyone. That is absolutely correct. I don't have a motive. Mr. Wright? Your Honor? Can you explain what motive this witness could have had? Get his phone back. It's very simple, Your Honor. Are you sure, Nick? If I say I can't offer an explanation, then the trial's over, right? Yeah, but... Mr. Wellington's motive is right here. What is this, a list? These phone numbers were pulled from the memory of the phone the defendant found, and we have determined that the people on this list are members of a certain group. You looked up all those numbers? Of course. This list of phone numbers was stored in the cell phone's memory. The names and numbers belong to people who are members of a certain con artist group. What? Con artists? Can you explain why these numbers were on your phone, Mr. Wellington? This is an invasion of privacy. Looking at the phone numbers on a person's phone is a worse crime than murder. You're one of those people. Here we go again. I don't care, Mr. Wellington. All I want is for you to tell us what this list is about. You think any of you, know what it's like to be a refined man such as me? Your Honor, this is unjustified badgering of a witness. Objection overruled. A member of that group. Mr. Wellington is a member of this very group. No! All of your friends' phone numbers are stored right here on this phone. If anyone were to look into these phone numbers, it would be all over for you. That is why you had to kill. That does make quite a bit of sense. Well, Mr. Wellington, would you care to explain? I got you now. The police officer... Your Honor. What is it, Mr. Payne? Your Honor, this is unjustified badgering of the witness. You said the exact same thing only a few seconds ago. Please, let's think about the content of that phone call. Think about it logically, if that makes sense. And maybe you should be thinking outside the box. Yeah, if you think like that, let's see. That's why Bob saw something at the crime scene that made him commit murder. Your thoughts, Mr. Wood? Well... I don't think Mr. Wellington went to pick up his phone, so why would he have been unfriendly to the defendant? I think he must have seen something that didn't agree with him when he got there. Well then, Mr. Wright. What was this? Something that didn't agree with the witness? What Mr. Wellington saw was the victim. The victim? You mean Dustin Prince? Dustin Prince had gone on his date right after his shift was over. No time to change, he went to the park still wearing his police uniform. Oh! The girl that picked up my phone is from a policeman. He couldn't have known they were going out, so he began to worry. He was afraid the policeman would ask a few questions before returning the phone. If I do anything suspicious, he might run and check my phone. Mr. Payne, do you have any comments? I'm thinking. It seems the truth has come out at last. The witness, Mr. Wellington, you are... He's lost it. Not bad for a person with a third-rate education. What's that supposed to mean? The evidence. Ugh, that guy's really creeping me out. Why are you even waving about and talking about that suspicious cell phone? Suspicious phone number this. Suspicious concrete that. Go on that phone. Who's to say that phone is really mine? Where's your proof, your evidence? You have proof that this phone is yours? I already told you earlier. That phone I lost, I've already found it. You don't have even the slightest idea who the phone in your hand belongs to. But you can be sure it isn't mine, you simpleton. What? Feels good to see you squirm. We do seem to have a problem on our hands on this phone. Whose phone is it? Without knowing that is meaningless as evidence. Your Honor? Cell phone. I'll do something about the note. I don't believe you. What are you talking about? What were you trying to determine is who that phone belongs to? Who cares about what phone numbers are stored on it? Besides, who knows? Maybe you went and added some of those numbers in yourself. The witness is quite right. I'm afraid I'll have to reject the defense's proposal. Judge back to his arrogant on himself again. Cell phone. Oh, fingerprints on the phone. I got it, we should check the fingerprints. Fingerprints? Yes, Your Honor. Mr. Wellington should have left some of his prints on the phone. Nick, don't you remember? When you got that from Maggie, you wiped it off. Right, what? Instead of sand all over it, so... Wiped it? I... Wiped it? Pretty funny, too. It's so much fun watching third-rate trash babble like morons among themselves. He's made a complete recovery. How many times do I have to say this? My phone is right here, you see. Oh, and incidentally, you can't check the number stored in this phone. It must have glitched because those numbers just magically disappeared. You gotta be joking. If he erased all those numbers I was going to use as evidence. Mr. Wellington. What's this? By the tone of your voice, it sounds like you still have some fight left in you. Where did you finally find your cell phone? Oh, you're too much. And of course you have no idea what I'm talking about. Oh my god. Now I remember! Huh? Looks like they hung up. Ah, good. I finally found it. So that's when. What's wrong, Mr. Attorney? Why the harsh glare in your eyes? Nick, we worked so hard to get this moment. that will be all, I'll have to bid you gentlemen and ladies goodbye. I have a reservation at that ultra-fancy restaurant on the upper side of town. Thank you for your assistance. You've had a stressful day, so please, bon appetit. God, I've just given them both the same voice. What am I supposed to do? Am I supposed to just let it go at that? Please wait, Jonah. Alright, Nick. I think I may be able to prove it. Prove it? Prove what, Mr. Wright? Everything. Your Honor, the cross-examination has already ended. Besides, the defense has just got a badge of witness from warranty and in questions. You're not harassing witness, is that clear, Mr. Wright? Did you hear that? No harassment allowed, Mr. Attorney. Please, Your Honor. Very well, but this is your last chance, Mr. Wright. You may present one piece of evidence to the court. Let me get one shot at this. Why, thank you, how nice. Here, please have one of mine. Judge's business card added to the court record. Wait, what am I doing? This isn't the time to be exchanging business cards. Your Honor, there's something very important about that card, and that is... the back of the card. This card is important because of what is on the back. You got your cell phone number on the back, but that's exactly it. Can you please call this number from your cell phone? Huh? Right now? But call it in a session. It's okay, you'll see. Okay, if you say so. Is the defense preparing something, Mr. Wright? We are going to call my cell phone now, and then the court will see everything for what it is. Of all the stupid things to... What? Where's my phone? I'm watching a stupid sound ringtone. Mr. Wellington. How strange. I could almost swear that you're holding my phone. You're... Ah! No. Come! By the way, before I forget, thank you very much for the lump on my head this morning. I don't think I need to explain any further, except to say... when you went to retrieve your cell phone, you mistakenly took the wrong one. He did. So that is what happened? You knocked out by Mr. Wellington? You're the man who lives on his pride and self-image alone. There's no judgments. Then Mr. Wright, the phone you're holding... it's Mr. Wellington's, naturally. Speaking of that man, how is he, Mr. Payne? He was arrested and has been taken away, Your Honor. Very well, now then this court finds the defendant, Maggie Bird... not guilty! That is all. This court is adjourned. September 8th, 2:16 p.m. District Court, defendant lobby number 1. I knew how the real you would shine through eventually. I'm so moved by what you've done for me, sir. Thank you so much, Miss Wright. I'm really bad for Dustin. He didn't do anything to deserve this. It's probably because of me. Huh? My whole life has been nothing but a whirlwind of bad luck and failures. Your whole life? Can't be that bad, can it? Since I was 6 months old, when I fell from the 9th floor of my apartment building, I've been hit by all sorts of vehicles, gotten sick from all sorts of foods, Failed almost every test I've ever taken, experienced almost every kind of disaster. Not when I even tried that game of tic-tac-toe. My life has really been nothing but a string of disasters. That is, pretty bad. Up until I went to college, I was known as the goddess of misfortune. And then, at the academy, everyone called me Lady Luckless. Lady Luckless? What's worse is that my misfortune always seems to latch onto those around me. What do you mean? What a horrible day. Got my memory back, but things are still a little fuzzy. Are you okay? And that's what counts. You really have me worried. Come on, let's go back to the office. I'm afraid to ask, but here goes. So, this might sound bad, but who are you? What? I thought you said you got your memory back. In that moment, everything really did come back to me. Detective Gumshoe. Flashes within the past in some cases. The judge. He's a lovable, kind old man who is easily swayed by other people's opinions, but in the end he always comes up with the right verdict. This person. I haven't got a clue. He seems to know me, but maybe he's mistaken me for someone else? And this girl. Maya? You finally remember? This is Maya Fey, my sister. That's right, I have so many unforgettable memories about her. For example... Hey, I even updated her! After Nick, what's wrong? I love the fact that even though the trial was over, it still updated the profile. Well, yeah, I suppose I have. I feel like I haven't seen you in ages. And that story began on one rainy afternoon 2 months ago.